Yeah, it's my cost is $10,000 some odd dollars on that Kobe product. The Eminence, it's stupid. 630 Contenders PYT case. La Rosa, Cardinals, Hughes, Falcons, Ravens, Herbs, Be Good, Bills, Panthers, Dwyer, Aldridge, Bears, Mark, Bengals, Furco, Browns, Honeycutt, Cowboys, Canterbury, Broncos, and Lions, Ford, Packers, Hughes, Texans, Goidos, Colts. Yeah, it's dumb. Des Moines, Jaguars, Canterbury, Chiefs, Hudson, Chargers, Furco, Rams, Dolphins go to Furco, Canterbury, Vikings, Phallus, Patriots, Canterbury, Saints. Fox, Giants, Furco, Jets, Strawn, Raiders, Hegan, Eagles, Canterbury, Steelers, Moore, Niners, Seahawks, James, Kristen, Bucks, Hughes, Titans, Canterbury, Skins. Yeah, the Eminence Kobe is, I mean, it looks super cool. But like, and there's people doing breaks. Like, my distributor's trying to sell it to me, and I'm like, dude, I don't have people that'll buy it. And they're like, oh, you know, you gotta sell spots in it with other breaks and like minis, this and that. I'm like, I don't know that works, dude. Like, it's 10 G's for what, like 5 cards or 6 cards? There's no way you get 10 grand out of it. Not even close. At least I don't think so. Maybe you do. It does. It looks absolutely amazing. I agree. It's beautiful. But man, no way. It's like Transcendent. Dude, it's just Kobe. It's just Kobe. Just Kobe cards for 10,000 and change. Maybe 10,500 is my direct cost. So if I were to get that, if I spend 10 grand, guys, on one product, what do you think is fair for me to expect in return of profit to break it? Like, what do you? And that's an honest question. That's a serious question, because I'm definitely not getting it, no matter what the answer is. But if you risk 10 grand of your own money on something that you're gonna fill, hopefully, what are you expecting as a breaker in return your profit margin to be? Next, I'm gonna tell you what Transcendent costs. $2K, Canterbury. I think that's probably reasonable. Yeah, dude, I can't believe they made it a second time. Like, I didn't understand why they would make it a second time. Yeah, I would think, and if I were to do it, that would probably be my number. I'd probably say, if I'm gonna put in 10 grand. I gotta make 50. I gotta make 2,000. I gotta make 20%, and I think that's fair. I think that there's people that are doing it that are way more than that. But they sold them. They filled. Dude, you know why they had a hard time selling them? I mean, because it's stupid. And I love cards, dude. I'm a card guy. I'm a breaker. I want to fill things, and not only do I want to pull great cards, but I do it for a profit. I won't do that. So Transcendent, last year when Transcendent came out, you know what it cost? It was $20,000. That's what I could go get a box of Transcendent for right now too. $20,000. You see dudes ripping it at 27, 28, 29K. And I don't know that that's wrong or right. But I know that if I'm spending 20 grand, I'm gonna make some money. Like, but so the answer on Eminence, the Kobe Bryant case, was 2 grand. Guys, I watched breakers this year make 2 grand on Cup and Prism basketball. Like big breakers and little breakers, and they were just filling them left and right. It's bullshit. I don't consider myself, I'm not like a, Top Cut's not like a we're not, you know, I'm not platinum. I'm not Leighton. I'm not, you know, there's big guys, there's bigger guys out there that have been around longer, right? We all know that. It's not hard to figure out. I'm not small though. And I have never changed that, like my opinion on how price point is. You know, I say like Duck and Rock, Top Cut, all of us in general. Like, dude, we've kept some pretty good fucking moral stuff here. Dude, I'll tell you this. What up, Sittler? I'll tell you guys. I'll be as honest as ever on anything you ever ask me. If you want to know, if you want to know what my if you want to know what my profit margin is on stuff, I'll share it with you. You know, like I'm not shy. Because I think I'm fair. I mean, I told you guys at the beginning of the year, like when Tech baseball came out, I told Chris Bishop, I said, dude, here's what it costs. Here's what they're selling it for. When what was it, Chrome came out, they were making a G a case retail, dude. More. And so then you've got your breaker who say is getting it direct or from wholesale, and they're selling it for X amount of dollars over that. And saying, well, yeah, that's where I got to get it from. There's your boy, that's Thomas Blunt. We were talking about him earlier. That's what he does. Or Blowout is, I mean, you guys, I go on this tangent all the time. They're the biggest scam ever. You know, like, dude, it's stupid. It's just stupid. Man, it's whatever. It's whatever. Look, here's what I don't want. I don't want people coming on here and advertising saying, hey, check out my brakes. Go look over here and check out my brakes. Now, look, brakes are a part of the hobby. And I'm also not so naive to think that the vast majority of you don't also brake somewhere else. Hell, I know most of you do. I added you to the room when I made it. You know, and me and the dude didn't work out real well, but he still does good breaks. I'm positive of it. And you guys still brake there. It's good. You know, like it'd be naive of me to think that you're like, oh no, only bread. I mean, now if you are like that, dude, I appreciate it greatly. Everybody does, all of us, you know. And I'm not saying I want you to change that if that's what you do. But you know what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not so conceited to think that I'm the only one you need to be doing something with. Oh, and I'll be honest, dude, there's times where I'm below 20%. There's times where I'm above 30%. I pretty much have the same roundabout number on everything. So that's just what makes sense. But like, I'll tell you guys this, Prism basketball this year Prism basketball, this is truth being, it's like somebody gave me the Bowman? What Bowman? Regular Bowman? Oh shit, I have no idea, because that stuff spiked so fast, so hard, I don't even remember. But originally 2017 Bowman was 89 bucks a box or something like that. But all that's relative too. Like right now, if you were to buy a box of 2016 Contenders football or 2016 National Treasures football, you're not going to get it for no matter where you get it, because the distributors don't even really have it anymore. Or if they do, their prices are up too. But you're not going to get it for the same price as you were on release. You know, that's supply and demand. It's just not going to happen. The regular Bowman, I want to say, was 89 bucks a box. But I don't remember. I could be completely wrong on that. But if you ever want to know, dude, if there's something that's whatever, I'll tell you. Like, I'll tell you my markup on this. You want to know my markup on this? Or am I talking too stupid here? Is this dumb? Should I not do this? I don't feel like it's bad business. I think it's honest. I think we're all friends here. Jake, what has been in and out? Isn't here now though. Yeah, 20 cases is nuts. Does he mail all? He doesn't mail all the cards though. He only mails hits, right? Like not even Chrome, he just mails hits. My exact markup on Contenders is 300 bucks. Wow. So I wonder what he's paying for shipping and all that. So he's got to have a huge markup. Cover all his costs plus profit. So 300 bucks. So after you figure, we ship out the cards, we do the top loaders, we pay for the shipping, the envelopes, whatever else. I am state of Illinois, so I pay state sales tax and all that shit on everything else. And the work that goes in to put into it. I think at the end of the day, we probably make $100 to $125 a case. Maybe. I mean, it depends on what it is. Now, Honeycut, your question is kind of impossible to answer because it's 20 cases, shipping all that stuff out. I have no idea. You know, where I actually, guys, I'll be honest with you, where I actually see profit, where I make money doing breaks is when you're in multiple breaks. So that way I can ship it all at once, and that saves me those extra supplies and those extra shipping costs, etc. That's God's honest truth. So, you know, you figure, like me, dude, like between what me and Rock had shipped out for us to get Wednesday, which he had for Thursday. So all the stuff that broke and that's on the website now, I spent 30 grand of my own money. So there's 30,000 out at a pure risk of it may never fill. Right? Look at how hard, I mean, look at the amount of time. I feel like I'm justifying myself. I don't think I need to, but look at all the time that I put into this thing, dude. 5 years just to get here. All day sitting on that computer and run minis and go. Man, I'm trying to, I can't remember Chrome off the top of my head. Here we go. Howard Ingram. Let's roll. Galladay. First one, Canacree. No, it's not the one you were asking for in the last break, but not too bad for an asshat. Worked my ass off on it. I've worked really hard on this, man. I work every day on this really hard. I walked downstairs this morning and I said to my wife, I go, I'm sorry you don't get to see me anymore. And she goes, me too. Like, I literally don't see my family. But hey, it's whatever. Jamal Adams, Jets. Not saying that as a feel bad for Brad statement. Hell, to be honest with you, my family, we depend on you guys. When I say I appreciate you, man, it's not just bullshit. It's true. Ah. It is the cleanest Galladay auto you'll see. That thing's clean. Alright guys, what's even if it's not your team, what's the big card? If it's not your team but we're like, hey man, if somebody hits X, I'm okay with it. Let's hit that card. Chad Hansen, Jets. This could seriously be my last Joku, Cleveland, rookie ticket. This could be my last actual case break of Contenders. I've got 2 cases sitting here. One's tied to those half case duels, so I can't go back now. Spots are gone. I have one more case, and just depending on what happens in breaks in the shop tomorrow, if we don't touch it, it's coming right back to you guys. But if we do, man, I don't have it. Then the rest of the ones are with rock. Justin Davis, playoff ticket for the Rams, 95/99. Yeah, I'd like to hit another big ice or two. Ben Boulware, Carolina. I'm still on the hunt for it, dude. Even if it costs me, like the other case I got, cost me $10 more a box. If it costs me 10 more bucks a box, I'm still in on Contenders. This stuff to me is great break, great product. Great value. Tyreek Hill, 192 of 249. Even if you don't hit the big names, as long as you hit a couple, you're usually pretty good. Watson. Malik Hooker. Colts. Was a Cooper Kupp ice going for? I have no idea. Yeah, Rock hit a Cook last night. I haven't hit a Dalvin Cook regular ticket. I just hit the 1 to 5. Redemption. Rookie ticket RPS, Taiwan Taylor, Titans. Did I mention to you guys the fucking Falcons are going to win tomorrow? It wasn't a ticket though. I'd rather have the ticket. Buda Baker, Arizona. It's not bad on Cub. Did Alabama make it in the NFL playoffs? Honeycutt, that's what's funny. You realize I'm not an Alabama fan, right? Like that I hate Alabama with basically like all pieces of my entirety. I remember we were arguing about should they be in the playoffs. You said, well, it's hard to argue with an Alabama fan. I'm not an Alabama fan. Marshawn Lattimore. Saints. But let me ask you this. So everybody that's throwing, let's eliminate all the from the playoffs for college. Anytime in the season, me and Kawika were having this argument with a dude the other day, and I finally got to this point, and I think I won the argument. Kawika was like reading, and all of a sudden he started going along with it. I was like, he's following where I'm going. There we go. So Alabama, Carlos Henderson, Denver. Alabama was #1 all year. Until they lost to Auburn, who I believe was, what, #5? Is that right? Maybe even #4? Maybe even lower. Because they had just beaten the previous #1 the week prior. So if you're a #1 team at any time in the season, any point, and you lose to a 4 or a 5, where do you fall in the rankings? How far back do you fall? Crowder to 249, and I want to see different people's answers because maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am, but Auburn was 8-ish. Okay, so they're in the top 10. I don't think that's true. I think they were lower than that, but I could be wrong. John Ross, right? So that's a nice card in the Ross. So let's say they're 8. Okay, they were 8, and you were #1. Do you fall out of the top 5? Right, 2 or 3 at most. Someone said the 4. You don't fall out of the top 5, right? Like typically, and Honeycutt, since me and you were arguing, I want your opinion on that too. And I don't think there's a wrong answer. I'm more or less curious what your thoughts are. No, it doesn't. It depends on the situation that I just described. You were #1 in the country the whole year. You finally lost a game, and that team is ranked inside of the top 10, dude. A top 10 team. Chris Carson, Seattle. Eliminate all the other bullshit. There he is. How far do you drop in the rankings? If it was week 5, how far do you drop? But Honeycutt, let's say it wasn't Bama. Let's say this was a different season. Clemson's #1 and UCF is #2, and everyone in the UC or the SEC is out of it. Quincy Wilson. It's the weirdest year ever because no SEC team's good at football. You're #1. You fall 3 spots, you're a #4 team, or maybe you fall 4 spots, you're a #5. Okay. Fournette, Rookie of the Year, and then the next week or 2 weeks after, whatever it was, as you're a 3 or a 4, you don't lose again. Josh Malone. But the team who's in. See, I don't think so, because I think Auburn was ranked lower than that because I think they went to the #4 spot. But whatever. Next thing you know, the #4 team loses. Bama's sitting at 5. The 4 loses. Hold on, but Honeycutt, you're not listening to the story because conference play doesn't matter anymore. It's about national rank and the best team getting into the playoffs. That's what it is. Nobody gives a shit about the conference championship, to be quite honest with you. The only person that gives a shit about the conference championship is the person that lost their bowl game. Adoree Jackson, rookie cracked ice ticket variation. Nice. I mean, you got to realize that Georgia plays in the east of the SEC. Auburn's in the west. The SEC's 2 separate sides, and there can definitely be the 3 best teams in the country on those 2 sides. Where's Jackson go? Somebody help me. I'm confused here. That's 100% possible. Kenny Galladay. What I say is that what you say should be true, but not how it goes. That's exactly how it went. The team went from number 5 to number 4. They were number 1. They lost. Thank you, Titans. They fell to the 5 spot. The number 4 team then lost, and Bama fell to 5 or to 4. That's exactly what happened. I don't see why anyone doesn't see that besides like me and Kawika. Kendrick Bourne. I literally have a hard time understanding that. Do people talk about, I mean, so you're telling me it should have been Ohio State? It definitely shouldn't have been Ohio State. I don't give a shit if you won the Big Ten. You can't lose by 31 points to an unranked team. Nobody scored 31 points on Bama. Kaya. It's going to the Panthers. Yet they lost by 31 points. Bama didn't give up 31 all year. The 12-0 team? Dude, it happens every year. There's a 12-0 team in a small conference that isn't going to get in. Every year. And the only reason everybody's hard up on it now is because they went on and beat Auburn in a bowl game that Auburn didn't give two shits about. Their 12-0 team, they missed 2 games on their season, and their best team they played all year was Memphis. That's how. Your resume, and I don't give a shit, and it's your first year out the chute playing the good, and they're definitely good. I'm not taking anything away from them. But your first year out the chute being good, you're going to go put up that, and you're going to look at that resume and say, I'm hanging it all on Memphis. Is it baseball season yet? It's getting close. Le'Veon Bell? Ah, that was going to be an auto. I'm just saying, like, you can't do that. There's just no way. It's like being in a UFC fight, man. Or in a boxing ring. You can't leave it up to the judges. Because the judges are going to say, man, eye test tells me that Bama's the best team in the goddamn country. Derrick Henry, NFL Inc. 6 of 10. Say hello to the new guy in Tennessee right there. That's a nice hit. Kenny Hughes. Palmer to 249, who just retired. Chad Kelly, playoff ticket, 31 of 49, Denver. You know, I just hope it's a good game. But I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't know. The only way they can beat them is if they're hurt, which they are. Isaiah McKenzie, Denver. Because Bama's too good, man. I mean, even last year, Bama was the best team in the country. Clemson just got rolling at the end of that game, dude. Like, and they scored to win the game in the last seconds of the game. It isn't like, people forget that. 250 points. TJ Watt. It isn't like they went out there and just handed it to him, dude. No, no, no. Bama was busting their ass. Kyle Slaughter, Minnesota. You know, I hate saying this. Almost like, yeah, exactly. Can't agree. I was just gonna say it. You heard me start. I hate to say this, but it's like the Patriots, dude. And you know what? When you got a team that's a conglomerate, that's a dominating force, it sucks for all the rest of us. 249 Cousins again, but at the same time, you've got to appreciate their greatness and what they're doing. I mean, to do that year in and year out, every damn time is hard. I mean, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. There's a Mariota. If that's a cracked ice, I have another one. No. Oh, it's a 1-on-1 fucking Mariota! Super Bowl ticket, bitches! Yuck! Yuck! There we go. There's one of those big cards I was saying. Like, what's that one random card? That's a way to go out on Contenders right there. Oh. Ogden, dude. Why did you not buy your squad? That's all. I don't like taking pictures much anymore, just because it slows everything down. But that's fun. I believe it was mini team. I mean, a lot of everything we do is minis. That's cool. I like that one. I have no idea what the value on that would be. It's probably not as big as I am acting. That's still cool. Pretty nice. I'd actually be interested in that, depending on what you want for it, to match the cracked ice I got. Just saying. I'm interested in like every card I ever pull, so. Cracked ice, another one. Tre'Davious White, 16/25. There's two. There's two ice. I said there's three. I said it last night. And when you get vet autos, they usually come in threes too. Watch out, boys and girls. We're going to have a nice little case here. We're going to get one more ice. We're going to get a good one. And we're going to get two more vets. Unless one-on-one might throw that off a bit, but that's the trend I've seen. If you get a vet, you get three. If you get ice, you get three. Oh, Ducky Poo, don't you worry, buddy. Duck, why don't you come over here and sort my shit? 249, Delaney Walker. Darbo, Seattle. You guys are going to have some nice cases too. I got a Fournette. I got a Fournette, Des Moines. You need a Fournette? I don't have Matt McBee's Fournette. Desmond King, Chargers. Are you guys burnt out on? Well, I mean, there's still 3 more up for tomorrow night. Are you guys, be honest, are you like done with Contenders after those 3? Are you? And hopefully my 2 half cases that I got posted up with the flawless. There's another redemption coming. Or if I can get more and it goes up just a little bit, are you good? Jamal Williams. I believe that's Green Bay, correct? Rookie ticket RPS. All right, good. Because I'll rip this forever. Wormley, Baltimore. I know I told Rockwell this, and I'm trying to get another 20, and he's like, another 20? Like, he didn't want to do any more of it. So if he wants to, cool. If he doesn't, I'll rip him. Oh, Bishop, come on, man. I know you don't like football, but Contenders is a shit, man. Oh, look at, they're not. They're beautiful. When it fills, Robert, it's still on the website and has spots left. That was only for 10 spots, so I can't rip it at 10 spots gone. Victor Bolden Jr. for the Niners. You are more than welcome to hit up the website, grab some spots. The further we can get it done, we can get it broke. They're not all stickers, though. The bigger autos aren't stickers. That's just the later class, the later draft picks. You guys can always look at the website every time and see how many are left, see what pricing is, see when it's breaking. I mean, Josh Reynolds, Rams. There's another mini up for it right now. And I'm doing them as like 40 or 50 spots or 100 spots just to try to keep the price on it down, which honestly the price on it right now is legit. It's super legit. Like what we do, what's the price on the serial number for 2015? Yeah, then you just ask Brad. What is it, like 47? I mean, I'm literally, I priced that out. I priced Flawless basically at cost. What up, Kristen? You've been here the whole time? I didn't see you at all. Jake Butt. Yeah, the first couple cases I had, I didn't pull any Jake Butt. Now the dude's everywhere. The other half of your case? As soon as we fill it, I can break it right now. Let's fill it. I'm in, dude. Let's bust it. I wanna. Ordori Jackson, or Jamal Williams, we said was Packers, right? First half of Revolution is full. Second half is up. It's up, Canacry. You've got spots in it. I had it, some reason I had it listed as Wednesday. I moved it over to Friday. There's a mini up for it. But you have spots in it too. Yeah. 250. I got a random those. We got 6 more boxes to go. And I'm pretty confident that if we could get 5 spots to go down in the dual half case, which is 1 briefcase of Flawless and 6 boxes of Contenders, then that would essentially take us down to 12 to 7 left with the mini that's up. And I bet you that 40 spot mini could fill pretty quick, and I bet you the other 7 could go. Bishop, I could say the same thing about Bowman. And I could say, why is Bowman the sought-after rookie card? I think Topps Chrome looks nicer. I think Heritage looks nicer. Say Eureka. They're not gonna, man. Or I think Dynasty is nicer. Or I think Optic Baseball looked nicer. I get that because there's no logos on it, but still. Why does Bowman hold that? Just because of the first? Don't they kind of lose that anymore after when drafts started coming? I disagree. There's also more autos in this of rookies that they don't sign in any other product. I mean, it's just a popular set. Contenders does look good. I thought that was our next ice. Don't go anywhere, Des Moines. You're not done yet. Yeah, Canacry sold his Trevor Simeon for $1,000 that I pulled for him. Right, the print runs on them are cool. The way it's released is cool. Oh, that's good right there. Maybe. That's my 3rd Super Bowl ticket, though. Throw that out there. I don't know. Rock and Duck or slacking or what? Maybe they're saving them all for the end. I miss opening this stuff. I better get some more of this shit. Yeah, it's not an outrageously priced product. Hall of Fame Chicago Bears players. What you got? People that walk in my shop might. Jake, you said you were going to bed 2 hours ago. Please save my breaking career. You're right, dude. I see you over on Dude's page waiting on the revolution like, Jake be breaking every night. And I woke up. Hang out, you're up next. Man, you're just gonna come out and call me the B word? Man, I did PYT today. I've done more PYT in the last 2 weeks than I have in 4 years. Kirkendall wants to. He's got the Mavericks in that one too. Maybe Kirkendall will grab another spot or two just to get that full. If I go over, that's the final sign. Dude, I'm just telling you, sometimes PYT and chasing the same team over and over and over and over and over again, you're setting yourself up for doom. Just saying. Because there's not a lot of autos in the product to begin with. It's not all about the auto in that product. It's not, and it's also a cheaper product. Pick your team can be good if you want, but you got to realize that just because you picked your team 6 different times in any case, there's a lot of things that go around, man. Like, look at all the dudes. Devin Furco, I think, had the Bears and Contenders multiple times. No Trubisky. You know why? Because I haven't pulled a Trubisky auto. I pulled one at the shop for myself out of a box I opened. Completely random. Brock hasn't pulled a Trubisky auto. Everyone that's everyone that's had the Chiefs with us, you've got Hunt. We've pulled the Hunt shit out of Hunt. But we ain't pulled no Mahomes. Dude, you're gonna pull more. Yeah, and Prism, the autos aren't the chase, right? Revolution, it's not all about the autos. 2015 flawless, I'm down, let's roll. People do want Lonzo Ball, and it's a much larger market than goddamn Dallas Mavericks, who suck ass too, Jake. I understand you don't get that, and you're a big Texas guy, and that's what your thing is, but like, outside of you, nobody here gives 2 shits about Dallas. Just say it. I'm gonna get you somebody, don't you worry. I'm gonna get you your Dallas. But I'm just saying, if you're entering breaks like that, and you're like, I'm never doing this again, then it ain't always gonna work out. Jimmy G chase break. I'm in. 2014. What you want to get? Not if you're only riding one team that only has one decent card in the whole damn product. Jake? No, I don't. I don't think that is. What are you going to do? Hit a Dirk Nowitzki 75-year-old ass fucking card that nobody cares about anyway? I mean, just DSJ that's in there. That's it. That's it for Dallas. Shit, I'll take a flawless spot if we can fill it. So when you got 30 other teams and a lot of other teams that have cards, and it's like what, a one-pack box? Yeah, but Dirk doesn't sign a ton. It's a short print auto. I guarantee it. I'm just saying, like the way you're acting, like it's a big shock. It's not. There you go, Kirkendall. And I ain't mad at you. I'm just talking. I can tell you're upset. Right. Smith, Donovan, and Tatum are the three biggest rookies right now. But they probably weren't the three biggest rookies when they started printing that product. Right? They're definitely not the guys that are on the... Smith ain't on the cover of any basketball product all year. I guarantee it. He can win Rookie of the Year, and people are still going to talk about Tatum and Ball more because he plays for Dallas. And outside of 1 year, nobody's going to give a shit about that. And the reason why Donovan isn't in there is because when they were printing this product, nobody thought he was going to be that good. You got to understand that. They didn't just make it a week ago and then put it out. I'm just saying, there's not a lot of motivation on Dallas. Oh, then he's in it. Just because you haven't seen it. I mean, Trubisky's in this, I know, but I haven't pulled one, or we haven't pulled one in a break. I know Mahomes is in it, but I haven't pulled one. You know, a lot of cases out there, buddy. Lots. It's like Joe Adele in draft. People were like, oh, he's not live. I pulled one. Everybody's like, oh my god, that's like super short, but you don't see him. Nice. I got Sittler talking about taking a dump on here. The body wants what the body wants. Is that what gonna be your new nickname? The Body Sittler? Jake, you can't be mad because the card that you want doesn't have what you want. Or I mean, you can be, but it doesn't have it. I don't know that that's totally fucking you. Again, not many people are out there chasing Bubba Thompson. You. But hey, you're allowed to feel any way you want. I agree. Screw them. So with that in my mind, though, Jake, what my answer to that would be is it's going to give the base auto more value. Because that's the only one that's there. Whereas other guys will have 20 different other value autos with 20 different values. Look at, say, my guy Judge. He's got base, refractor, yada, 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 every color down the damn rainbow. They're all out there. Yours is only going to have the one. So if you want to be really hardcore about it, you get as many of those as possible and corner the market. Drive that fucker yourself. But you know, it's just me thinking. Last 2 packs. Glass half empty kind of guy, huh? Alright. Good luck. Where's real? That's a Dante Foreman signed on the back and signed on the front. 6 of 17. Houston. Kenny Hughes. Well, Dante wasn't thinking. Dual auto. Maybe he did it on purpose. Maybe those 17 are signed on both sides. Or maybe he never even turned the card over when he got him to sign. And they told him, oh, you signed the wrong side. And he was like, oh, shit. I had to do it again. Matt Breida, Niners. It's 2 o'clock, guys. You want to fill? Oh, we still got Revolution. So you want to fill Flawless? I'm in. I'll take a spot in Flawless. I'd rather take a spot in the half and half one. I just think that break's awesome. Hassan Reddick, Arizona. And it's 2 o'clock here. Marcus May, championship ticket, 16 of 49 for the Jets. Hopkins to 249. Sidney Jones, Eagles. I'm civilized too, but I will never go to Cleveland. Ha! Great answer. That's hilarious. Josh Jones, Green Bay. Oh no. Be nice, gentlemen. Carlos Watkins, Houston. Victor Bolden Jr. Am I going to Cleveland? I'm sure probably plan on it. You planning on breaking there, Doc? It's Cooper Cup. Rams. Virgo. Nice card. Yeah. If I go, that's what I'm going for. Heck yeah. Raheem Mostert. Playoff ticket, $75.99. That'd be awesome. Bishop. Gurley to 149. I mean, dude, if you guys all want to get a room or some shit, I mean, I'm down to do that too. I want to hang out with all you guys. In the most non-gay way possible. McCaffrey. Nice. Carolina. Joe Dwyer. Let's hit it, Joe. I think Gurley's going to do his thing. I think Gurley's going to have a great game. I think he's going to have a good game. I think we're going to win the game, though. I don't think that us holding Gurley less than 100 yards is going to be the determining factor. I think it's going to be us holding Goff to less than 250. Isaiah McKenzie, Denver. But I think we're going to win the game. I truly, honestly think we're going to win the game. Like, not hoping that we were going to win the game. Like, last year going into the Super Bowl, I didn't truly think we were going to beat the Patriots. At halftime I did. But I honestly, I'm pretty confident we're going to win this game tomorrow. Josh Malone, Cincinnati, former Tennessee Ball. Our defense, our defense is fast. I think, Dion and the middle linebacker is gonna be. He'll hold his own with Gurley, right there. But you can't focus on Gurley. Witherspoon, 49ers. Again, I think Gurley is going to do his thing. I think he's going to have a good game because that's what he is. He's one of the best players in the league. He's a stud. I've watched Gurley since he was in high school. I like the kid. He's really good. $29.99 Lacey. No, I agree. I agree our offense isn't as good as it was last year. But our defense is a lot better than it was last year. And the Rams, dude, they're a non-experienced playoff team. Nazir Jones, who have played in a fucking weak division, who are the games at home, at least it's going to be warm. I don't even know if they're going to sell the game out. They don't have a big fan base. They have a second-year quarterback starting, who last year wasn't good. This year he's good. He's played well. Good for him. He's never had a pressure game in his entire fucking existence, at least since high school, because he went to Cal. He didn't play no big games at Cal either. Freeman championship ticket, 78/99. If Gurley does that, that means nobody else did shit. I'll say the same thing. If Devontae Freeman has 150 all-purpose yards, we win. Ardarius Stewart, Jets. I also think that the Atlanta Falcons, as a wild card team, hear everything I'm saying. As a wild card team, have the easiest path to the NFC Championship game of any team. Do I think that means it's easy? No, I think it means they have the easiest path. Rookie roundup, Jake Butt, 162 of 199 for Denver. When you figure in they're going to a Rams team, I know, Sittler. I agree. But it's also because the game they could have had instead of this. I'd much rather play LA Rams in LA with all those things I just said than go to New Orleans and play. I think everybody would. I don't give a shit. You ever? No way. Matthew Days, Browns. We're the worst seeded team, and I think we got the easiest path. I think New Orleans and the Saints are going to kill each other. And then, dude, whoever wins that game, you know what prize they get? They get to go fucking play Minnesota. In Minnesota with that defense, where they're going to kill each other again. Whereas the winner of this game gets to go play the limping in Eagles. Michael Roberts, Lions. You know what I mean? So we win this game, dude. I mean, again, I don't think it's super easy, but it's definitely easier the other way around. And to be honest with you, I hope it's Minnesota in the championship game in Atlanta. I think we'd have a better shot than we would against New Orleans. My honest opinion. We don't win games in New Orleans very often, just like they don't win games in Atlanta very often. We play them all the time, every year. Alex Anzalone, we always split. We win ours at home, they win theirs at home. A third game against the Saints, dude, I honestly don't know if I could survive it. Just being honest. We played the Vikings. It was a game we could have won. We didn't win, but they didn't kick our ass, dude. And we played like shit. Like we have a lot of games this year. But Sittler, I disagree. I don't even care about the weak division thing. Take it out of there. They remove that statement. I still think that's an easier team to beat than the Saints. And I don't think I think they're overrated. Wow, I was just talking about, I haven't seen one of these, and there it is. Kaiser for the Browns. Furco. Oh, I don't think it's the Vikings at all. I think the Vikings are about burnt up. But it's hard. I think the NFC is wide open. I truly do. Like, again, I'm a fan, so I understand that everything I'm seeing with my team doing well. They very well could lose tomorrow and it'd be over, but I don't think they're gonna. I keep saying it. I don't think they're gonna. Chad Hansen for the Jets. And I think the Patriots are going to get to the Super Bowl. What up, Seabold? That was a Kaiser. I've seen Mahomes. I just haven't pulled one. That was an actual Kaiser, which I hadn't seen one. Did I show these yet or not? I don't think so. I know so. Or I've already shown them all, I just put them in the wrong stack. For sure. Alright. Makes sense to me. Good find. Huh. I was about to get rid of all your shit. Dietrich Wise Jr., Patriots. Here's the thing that's hard. Here's the toughest thing for me, being honest, about Atlanta's game tomorrow. And that's our starting lineman. There's our third cracked ice. Gerard Davis, 8/25. Told you. 3 of them. Our starting lineman, our starting offensive lineman's hurt. And against Aaron Donald and that line, that's tough. But I think we can counteract that with some screens and Julio Jones. I think Devontae Freeman's going to be more of the... Do you want to know the truth? I think Devontae Freeman's going to be more of the deciding factor of tomorrow's game than Todd Gurley. And I think Jared Goff's play. How's he going to play? At home, young kid, no experience, nervous, excited, 17/99, Olsen. I think he's going to buckle. I got to figure out who all I got to give break credit to. I got to go back through this. Do it when we're done. Solomon Thomas for the Niners. I gotta give away like $75. I don't have to give you the break credit, Canacry. We could make it really miserable and not even do that. Let's chalk it up. I'll tell you that. If we get out to a 14-0 lead right away, game's a wrap. If we get out to a 14-0 lead early or something like that, that's a wrap. I even like it if we score first. Rasul Douglas, Eagles. And I'll also tell you another thing. The same thing I said last year in the Super Bowl. I said the guy that's going to be the most important guy in the game. Last year I said this. If you don't remember, you can go back and find it. So the guy that's going to be most important in that game is going to be Grady Jarrett. And everybody's like, who? What the fuck are you talking about? Grady Jarrett balled in that game. I think he had 3 sacks. Quincy Wilson, Colts. And I think he's going to play good tomorrow too. I can see that big lead happening early. Why not? Dude, they don't. I think you think the Rams are better than they are. Don't be fooled by that record. They don't play nobody. Duke Riley, Falcons. I know, man. I know you are, can't agree. I'm not afraid of Sammy Watkins. I'm really not afraid of Cooper Kupp. I'm afraid of Gurley. But I think they can stop him. Why? Why isn't it enough? There's a Fournette. Tell Des Moines, get his ass back on here. Jacksonville. You have hate mail said. Yeah, tell him to quit whining. The dude's been hitting like mad for like 4 months in a row. And he still is. Bernard Reedy. Somebody said this wasn't a good case. Oh, this was a great case. Not good if it didn't work out for your teams, but no, it's pretty solid. 1-on-1 Mariota, Fournette, few ice. Wentz to 249. Pulled the 1-of-1 Wentz too. And there it is. Random these points. We only got a total of 250 points. So that's cool. That's been one of the fewer ones. Here's your list. The points. Dice are at 8. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mark gets the points. Grats.